Hello and welcome to my walkthrough of the Norwegian Jade at Port Canaveral. For those that don't know me, I retired in 2017, sold everything I had, bought a motorhome, and travel 100% of the time now. Up until 2022, I traveled through the US in the RV from coast to coast. Had a few bumps along the road. I guess I've been to a few different places. But we're not here to talk about that. If you do want to hear about that, please put in the comments below and I'll put some more videos for that. 2022, I started to add cruising to my travel adventures. I've done 21 cruises since then. But first, some quick facts. This is a small to medium sized cruise ship at just over 93,000 gross tons. The Jade is a jewel class ship and can carry 2,352 passengers at double occupancy with 1,037 crew. It's 965 feet long and 125 feet wide. The Jade was built in 2006 and refurbished in 2022. You'll be able to see this ship in really good condition. I was really surprised. Let's take a walk around the Jade. We board on deck 7 near the atrium, and there's a map of the 7th floor. Guest services, cruise neck, shore excursions, restaurant reservations, and the Java Cafe are all in the atrium. To the picture gallery, then the art gallery, and then to the Bliss Lounge. This is where you're able to store your carry-on luggage on embarkation day. They will give you a claim check and come back and get it before you go to your room when it's available. A crew member is stationed there during the time, so your luggage is safe. This deck also has the restaurants Jasmine, Sushi, Teppanyaki, and you can access the bistro on deck 6 down the staircase. Across from the bistro is Magnum's Champagne and Wine Bar. There is a stage where entertainment can be seen nightly. Tradewinds is the ship store on deck 7. There are 2 main dining rooms on the ship, Grand Pacific and Alizar. They are on deck 6, aft, and midship. Here is the wine list and the master dining room menu for today, and menus for the specialty restaurants. I have added the dining room menus for the rest of the week also. They do change from ship to ship, day to day, so it could be different times of the year. Deck 12 has Entourage and the Splash Academy. This is the kids area. Ocean's on deck 8 overlooks the atrium below, and there are stairs where you can walk up and down. Free coffee, tea, juices, ice, and water can be found on deck 12 in the Garden Cafe, and outside in the great outdoors on the stern of the ship. There are multiple stations for these. The Garden Cafe is the main buffet on the ship. Breakfast is served here as well as lunch and dinner. Pizza is also in this location. Lunch and dinner does change. For lunch and dinner, there's a station with Indian cuisine and some other items, the same and different each day. Lunch and dinner for other stations changes daily. Bacon is served every day for those that like it to indulge, and unlike some other cruise lines where it is not served every day. Here you can see a number of different fruit carvings also. On to the Pacific dining room. This is where I had most of my dinners. Breakfast and lunch I would usually eat at the buffet. On deck 12, you will find the library with a scale-sized model of the SS United States. There are scheduled times where you can check out a book or books and use while on your cruise. Next to here is a game room with a number of board-type games and puzzles to keep you busy if so inclined. Next to the game room is Perspective Studio, where a private photo session can be booked. The workout area is on deck 12. It has a fair amount of equipment along with yoga studio that can be used for stretching along with cycling classes. The Stardust Theater is the main entertainment location for large events. I saw 2 shows here and both were very good quality. Blazing Boots and Elements. 2 specialty restaurants on deck 13 are Cagney's and Moderno. Topsider's Bar and Grill is an outdoor place to grab hamburgers, hot dogs, and fixins, and is adjacent to the pool on deck 12. Deck 13 and 14 has nice viewing. Should be pretty quiet, and there are deck chairs available. I'm not sure if bar service actually goes up there, as I didn't stay up there at all. This is embarkation day and not much is out. Make note of the smoking section on deck 13 next to the pit stop where the staircase is covered. A quick walk down into Sugarcane Mojito Bar and Moderno. There's a golf cage open with limited hours. Further down is a large-scale chess set. The sport court has a viewing area with benches. On the outside of deck 13 is a walking jogging track. Most folks follow direction arrows, but some do not. Port Canaveral is a neat place to cruise out of. The rocket launches take place just a short ways away, as you can see here. The Great Outdoors is another buffet area with not as many options as the Garden Cafe. It is aft of the Garden Cafe. It is all outdoors, but most of it is covered with a canvas sail material. There's also a bar out back.
Well, very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is PJ, your assistant cruise director speaking, and I'd like to warmly welcome you all on board our beautiful Norwegian Jade. Now, may I have your attention, please? Your full attention, please.
On to the staterooms. I was in an interior cabin 9047. One thing different about the ship on NCL. Most NCL ships have little fishes in their rugs of an indication which way is forward and aft. The fishes look as they're swimming forward, point to the front of the vessel. This ship does not have that. It can make getting around a little challenging. You will notice that where there is an exit with an elevator, the rug will change to solid blue. The door to the cabin reminds me of Hawaii. Many other ships, the doors are solid, not here. To the right hand behind the door are shelves and a safe. They are deep, so lots of rooms for items, lots of storage in this cabin. Next to the shelves is the closet. There are plenty of hangers and even folding shelf if needed. Above are your life jackets. Hopefully not needed. Moving left is the refrigerator and another shelf with water glasses. Below are drawers for more storage. Plenty of storage in this cabin, as I've said. Still moving left in the cabin, there is a little desk. It's big enough for a laptop. There is a US 112 volt plug along with a 220 volt European plug. Here's where the hairdryer is also found. The switch is for an overhead light above the mirror. Moving further to the left back of the cabin is a fold-down bunk. There are 2 end tables next to the bed. This bed can be split into 2 twin beds if desired. Area is a mirror with a reading light and switch for each side and a US port in each. Along the opposite wall is a TV and another shelf with 112 volt outlets and 1 USB. Further to the right is a full-length mirror, and finally the bath door with a light switch on the outside. The toilet location is in the left, and I must say, in an awkward position. I have short legs and cannot sit squarely on it. I had to sit on an angle. The sink is directly in front of the door and has a large faucet. There are 3 small shelves and enough room for toiletries, on the sink and shelf. The shower is larger than most cruises, and especially the rounded ones on many lines. It is nice as it has a glass door and no fabric curtain on it. Shower gel and shampoo is provided. It does have shelves for personal items. If you found this useful, please hit thumbs up and subscribe. It helps me know if I'm doing something right. I'll be providing more content soon. I've been on a bunch of cruises. Comment and let me know what you liked and anything you didn't like. And that's a wrap, folks. Hope you find this information enjoyable and useful. If you're going on this ship, I do hope you enjoy it as much as I have.